Meanwhile, at the LAPD in the precinct office at Jack's desk, Jack's doing some paperwork. And as his iPhone rings, and he saw his wife Roxanne and went and got the iPhone and answered. Hello, how's Philadelphia doing? And as Tamara came to where Jack's desk is, and he saw her. Look, honey, I gotta go. Yeah, I'll call you back. Okay, and as Jack hung up and put the iPhone down and looked at Tamara. Are you Jack Graham by any chance? Yeah, I am. How can I help you? I was told you're handling the investigation of Andrew's poisoning, right? Yeah, I am. What about it? I may have some information that might help you regarding that case. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles courthouse in the trial room, Taya is thinking. To Sharon and Tyler came to where Taya is, and she saw them. Mom, how you doing? Well as I can be. Hey, don't worry. This will be over and done soon, and you'll be proven innocent in the end. Thank you. I need a favor from you. Sure. What is it? Is there a way you can get in touch with Martha? Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment and Carl's apartment in the bedroom, Olivia and Carl are talking. Look, I'm not in a rush to be a patch, okay? You don't have to lie to me. I'm not. Anyways, I have to check on Brian. And as Olivia got up and went out of the room, and Carl also got up and got the suitcase and went and put it back in the closet. And as he closed the door, and as he head back and sat at the foot of this bed, and has got his iPad out and turned it on, with the surveillance footage of Howard tied to a chair, who appeared to be asleep. Everything is in play. It won't be long now. You bastard! And as Carl turned and saw Olivia at the door, having saw what was on his iPad, just as Olivia came to where he is. You wanna tell me why you have my dad in an unknown place? And as Carl turned off his iPad and put it down. Look, it seems we both have something in common, having the ability to sneak up on each other. If you harm my dad, can you shut up with your drama and let me explain this to you? Meanwhile, at the Havenwood Ridge Manor in Bradley's room, Julian, Angela, Vince, Rita, and Bradley are talking. Seriously? You think my wife's an imposter? Dude, I think deep down you've thought of that. You're right. It is quite clear given to what's happened lately, because I know for a fact Karen would never walk away from our marriage without a fight. Exactly. Which is why we're telling you this right now. Listen, I'm sorry I haven't doubted you. Dad, it's fine. Now that you know, we have to form a plan before your marriage becomes obsolete. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm Manor in the front area, Karen, Julie, Susan, and Aaron are talking. I am not gonna sit here and defend myself to you or anyone else for the matter. I am the real Karen who's divorcing my husband. You're not gonna get away, for which I guess nobody in my family understands. You know what? I have needs of my own. Lady, get in your head. You may look like my mom, talk like my mom, and did whatever homework you studied to be, but bear in mind, you would never be my mom, ever. I created you, and I can destroy you in a heartbeat. You're done with your theoric showdown. Wrong. And as Susan got her gun out and aimed at Aaron, just as Rachel came in, and Susan saw. What the hell is going on? And as Susan ran and grabbed Rachel and wrapped her arm around Rachel, aiming the gun at her neck, and Aaron saw. No! Yes! It seems your wife came at a bad time, and now I'm planning to make a sample to everyone in my family of what happens when someone stands in my way. Meanwhile, at the Seabrook Motel in Eddie's room, Jennifer and Eddie are lying in bed. I think I've really seen paradise. Oh, how you figure? It's feeling inside when I'm with you. Even though technically this is our first date and all. I know. It just feels so right. Same here. I don't have to worry about Katie, right? No need. She's with Chad. Good. While we're being here, I kinda have a confession. Timmy, let's hold on that while we do more of this. And it's to continue kissing each other. And soon, Eddie got on top of Jennifer. And as he began to make love to Jennifer once again. Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Natalie and Eric are talking. You seem to get a lot of people riled up lately. We both know why you're here. Howard does not deserve this. Last time I checked, hiring's not in your job department. You may be the manager, but I'm the head manager to make decisions on who works the pub or not. I'm sorry, are you really? Because I heard a rumor that you hired a person who I didn't authorize to work there. Leo Carpenter, right? We were shirts that it doesn't matter. You don't hire people, I do. And based on the recent action, I'm gonna try to convince Olivia to work there again. And I'm gonna have Howard work as well. And as of now, you no longer work at the Grand Pub. Meanwhile, in New Caledonia at the Hudson Ridge Manor, Gloria and Jeff came in. And as Jeff closed the door, and they saw the surroundings of the new place, which is abandoned. Wow, for a place like this, you would think they would touch up the place. Considering that's been abandoned, I kinda doubt it. True. Now, we need to find the others. Is it me? Or do you find it strangely odd that no one responded when we text them? Yeah. Now that you mention it, Maria hasn't called either. Neither has Nate or Justin. And I'm getting a bad feeling. Hey, we're gonna find them, I promise. Wrong, my friends. And as Lucas came in, and the guards also came and put their guns at Gloria and Jeff. You're just in time, for the games is about to begin. Meanwhile, at the LAPD in the interrogation room, Tamara and Jack came in. And as Jack closed the door, and as he turned and saw Tamara take a seat, and as Tamara went and sat down at the table, and Jack also went and sat across from her, and as they faced each other. I wish I would have come to you with this information more sooner. Well, you're here now. That's all that matters. I believe you have information regarding Andrew's poisoning, so what is it? I know this seems kind of strange, but I was at the hospital with my former boyfriend, and I found out that Andrew's wife was nowhere to be seen. How's that relating to? I came up with Kevin Graham to support his sister, whose husband lies in a coma, and from the look that I saw when she was here, it seemed it was very cold. Tamara, I don't exactly follow what you're trying to say. Look, I get it. Really, I do. But the fact of the matter is, Andrew's in a coma fighting for his life, while his wife's nowhere to be seen, which led me believe she might be hiding something for the matter. Meanwhile, in the hallway, Steve came to where Greg is, and Greg saw him. Steve, is everything in place? Yeah, your transfer was successful. I'm guessing the big question is, are you ready to get back in the field? Yeah, I am. It's been a long time since I worked here, but I figured since my wife and I are going to be staying here for a while, why not help out the station? And I thank you for that. And I have a funny feeling to what case you want to pursue right now. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles courthouse in the trial room, Taya, Sharon, and Tyler are talking. Sure, I can see what I can do. We will find a way to get Karen and Mildred out of there. I just feel so damn helpless with my child, with my best daughter to this here, so I'm pretty certain Karen sees kind of protected you're in, and you're doing your best to help her. Anyways, I'll be back. And as Tyler went, I left the courtroom, just as Lucy and Tristan came to where they are, and Taya saw them. Hi, Honep. I can't believe my mom is being sent to a psychological facility when it should be her imposter, but overall, I'm fine. I'm also worried about you. Are you okay, Mom? Yeah, best I can be, but I know as soon as the trials start, there'll be more key witnesses. There's gotta be a way to put an end to this madness once and for all. Meanwhile, at the obligated apartment in Carl's bedroom, Olivia and Carl are talking. So this entire scenario that's happening is a part of your plan. I have to make it look as real as possible, but I promise you, no harm will happen to your father. I get how anxious you want Linda and Wayne to pay for killing your parents. Why do I get the feeling I regret telling anything to you? You don't have to. I completely trust you, and I'm pretty certain everything's happening right now must be part of this plan of yours. I'm glad you get me, Olivia, because the last thing you want to do right now is double-cross me. You can spare the threats. You have my assurance. I am not going to interfere in your plan, but make no mistake, Patrick and I are getting back together. Meanwhile, at the Havenhurst Ridge Manor in Bradley's room, Julian, Angela, Vince, Rita, and Bradley are talking. First thing, not gonna happen. My parents are the most powerful couple in history, and I'll be damned to let them walk away, which could be the biggest mistake in their lives. I am so proud at this moment to have you as my daughter. She's right, Dad. What's our game plan? Before we do anything, I have to go to Ravenwood to see Karen for myself. You're the reason why she hasn't given up. She knows she's gonna come save her in the end. And as Casey and Richard came in, looks like a party, and they saw them. We heard what happened. Second thought, let's set up a plan right now. Meanwhile, at the Goodshaw Manor in the front area, Carringsley, Susan, and Aaron are talking while Susan has Rachel at gunpoint. Look, you really don't have to do this, but I do, and it's thanks to you. I am sick of everyone plagiarizing me into this character that everyone seems to know. Why don't you spare the threats and just tell me who you really are? Fine, I'll tell you. Not that it matters since the both of you will be killed. Now, the name is Susan Thornton. You might say I'm the improved version of Karen Goodchum. Better than that weak one. Well, although she was strong, but I'm stronger than her. So you see, a new era is about to rise in ways you fools haven't seen. Too bad you won't be around to see in the end. Just again, and as Rachel elbowed Susan, and as she fell to the ground. While Aaron came to where Rachel is. You okay? Yeah, I am. And as Susan got up and went and head to the gun, but Rachel went and got it first. And Aaron came to where they are. Yeah, not gonna happen. Getting back to where we last left off. Where the hell is my mom? Meanwhile, at the Seabrook Motel in Eddie's room, Jennifer and Eddie are lying in bed. Seriously, and as she sat up and faced him, I need to tell you something. Promise me you won't get mad after I tell you. And as Eddie also sat up and faced her. Okay, I promise. What does she want to tell me? There's kind of a reason to why I asked you out on a date. You told me you were married to Will. Yeah, and look where that led me. Well, I'm not mean at this point, I understand. I want to move forward with my life, my destiny, and it seems to me you're the perfect guy that fits the bill in my picture. I really don't get it. Were you just using me in a way to help you move forward? Like I said before, not in my proudest moments, and I understand if you want to walk away before you even start this thing. I'm telling you this because I don't want any secrets between us. That's what cost me my marriage to Will in the first place. You know, honestly, I gotta say, that's really bold of you to come forward. So is it over between us? Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Nellie and Eric are talking. I'm sorry. Just because I decide to speak my mind, I'm not unemployed? Are you seriously kidding me? Now, before you go all on me, there's a reason to why I fired you. Really? Because it sure hell better be a good one, seeing I'm gonna file a lawsuit against you. And the theatrics, Nellie. I got a text about a proposition from you, and I'm assuming it's about the club. You know, Hollywood Cider Club to be exact, which is the reason to why I'm firing you, because I want you to be the owner of that club. Seriously? Yeah, I think you have the potential to make that club into your own. You have incredible leadership skills in what you do. I really don't know what to say. Yeah, you do. You've been wanting this for a long time, so what do you say? Do you want the job? Meanwhile, in New Caledonia at the Hudson Ridge Manor, Gloria and Jeff are facing Lucas and the guards who continue to point their guns at them. First of all, how the hell did you manage to carry so damn fast? I have my ways, which really doesn't concern you. Where the hell is everybody? You don't come up in here and start making demands. So help me, if anything happens to Maria, or Mama say the death threat speech because it's really getting tiresome. And as one of the guards came and shouts to death at Gloria, Gloria! And as Gloria collapsed in Jeff's arms. You have made a grave mistake, really? Like you haven't? What are you talking about? And there it is. I don't know what you're talking about speech when you damn well know you do. But not to worry. I won't reveal to others what you've done. Or at least not yet. But they will know. Meanwhile, at the LAPD in their interrogation room, Tamara and Jack are talking. What do you believe she's hiding? Look, it doesn't take a detective to know when someone feels guilty. Also, when she confronted me at the hospital, it sounds like what? She wasn't happy. Look, I'm not trying to nose my way into their business, really, because it seems to me you are. I get it. You're her uncle, but this is huge. If what I say is true, she's probably waiting for a chance to finish them all as we speak. Okay, Tamara, thank you for your statement. I see what I can do. I came to you as a concerned citizen, but the rest is up to you. And as Tamara and Jack got up, please excuse me, and as Tamara turned and went and left the room. Meanwhile, in the hallway, Steve and Greg are talking. I just need answers to what the hell is going on with my son, and it seems my wife has been worried sick, and nobody seems to be doing anything. I understand, which is why you're officially on duty, and I'm giving this case to you. Thank you. How is he? He still hasn't moved, and my wife hasn't left the hospital ever since. Does the others know? Well, Caroline's stuck in Boston while Owens finishes Reticini in New York, and Oliver said he would try to come. Look, if you need anything from my wife and I appreciate that. And as Steve turned and walked away, just as Jack came to where Greg is, and Greg saw him. I think I know the reason to why my little brother is back in action. He wants answers to what's happened to his son, and I hope he gets them. Meanwhile, at the Los Sanchez courthouse in the trial room, Taya, Sharon, Lucy, and Tristan are talking. There may be a way, but so far, I haven't figured it out yet. Mom, no way you're gonna get convicted for this. She's right, and as Tyler came back to where they are, and they saw him. My brother's the best defense attorney there is. I was kind of thinking about what she said, and you may be on some. What do you mean? She's right. What if someone actually wants to see Vanessa dead? See, other than the Collins, I really don't see who would. Actually, there is one person, and I have a funny feeling that this person's been under our nose all this time. Yeah, but who amongst could it be unless... Exactly, the imposter Karen. I knew I sensed something wasn't right with her on how quickly and calm she defended me at the time. What exactly is her MO anyway? I mean, she ended things with Bradley. Obviously, she is aware of the history between my mom and Karen, and she decided to get rid of my mom by any means, including have her accused of attempted murder just so she can destroy your family. Not gonna happen. Anyways, they're about to start. Hang in there, Taya. Thank you. And as everyone went and sat at their respected spots. Meanwhile, at the Applegate apartment in Carl's bedroom, Olivia and Carl are talking. How many times must I say this to you? I really don't give a damn who you want to be with. I think you should go. Yeah, you should. And as Olivia got up and went and left the room, just as Carl's iPhone rings, and he got it and saw who it is. And as Carl got up and went and closed the door, and began answering the phone. Hello? Yeah, everything's going quite well. Alright, I handle it. Meanwhile, outside, Olivia came to the hallway after closing the door. And as Olivia thinking, no matter what happens, I will never stop loving you, Carl. You and Brian mean the world to me. Meanwhile, at Havenhurst Ridge Manor in Bradley's room, Julian, Angela, Vince, Rita, Casey, Richard, and Bradley are talking. Before we do anything, has anybody contacted Aaron? I think he went to your house, Bradley. He must have found out what's going on. I'll call him right now. And as Angela got her iPhone out and began calling Aaron, but got his voicemail. His voicemail. And it's Angela hung up. Okay, this is how it's gonna be. I'm gonna go to Ravenwood and visit your mom. Why don't we all just set up a meeting place so we can plan this out? Why don't we do it here? I mean, we can wait for you, Dad. Okay, whatever we do, we cannot sell off this fake mom, because it could put our real mom in danger. I mean, does she have assets at Ravenwood? If she's working for the Collin family no less, it wouldn't surprise me, but we need to be on guard at all times. Okay, I'll be back in a couple hours. Text Aaron to meet us here. I'll do that right now. Good luck, Dad. And as Bradley went and left this room. Meanwhile, at the Good Charm Manor in the front area, Karen, Susan, Rachel, and Aaron are talking. Well, aren't you two the ultimate dream team? How cute and adorable, really. We're not gonna ask you again. Go ahead and kill me. But if you do, you'll never see Karen again. Tell me something. What's your agenda, really? I mean, you've already destroyed my mom's marriage. In fact, I have a funny feeling that's not the only thing you've done. You may be on some. Really? How you two figured that? Because some of us noticed something different about you ever since you returned from your little trip. We all thought you were kidnapped by Frank and me, but here you are, coming into the house like nothing's happened. You don't know what you're talking about. As for Karen, let's just say she's living in familiar territory where your brother's wife was staying for treatment. Of course, I'm only telling you this so you can tell those fools. What are you up to? Trust me, this is only the beginning, because when this is all over, there will be only one Karen Goodrum that's gonna be standing. And as Aaron's iPhone beeps, and he got it and saw who it is. Speaking of those fools, it's probably them who text you what's happening with me. Good luck with the whole rescuing thing, because it's not gonna be easy. Excuse me. And as Susan went and left the house, and as Rachel turned to Aaron, what the hell is going on? I don't know, but it sounds to me we don't have that much time. It is imperative that we form a plan to save Karen before it's too late. Meanwhile, at the Seabrook Motel in Eddie's room, Jennifer and Eddie are talking. I'm not going anywhere, which should answer your question. Why? Honestly, I'm the last person to be judging anyone. Something tells me that we were fated to be together. Why don't you and I make it official? You and I as a couple? How about a married couple? Wait, what? You heard me correctly. If you're really serious about us being fated together, then why don't we do it as husband and wife? Better yet, Jennifer Graham, will you marry me? Yes. Yes, I will. And as they begin kissing each other, and as they pull back, so, when do you want to get hitched? I was kind of thinking, why don't you and I get married immediately, if that's alright with you? As long as my bride-to-be is happy, that's fine with me. Even though I know you're using this marriage as a way to get over your feelings for Will. Will's with my sister Kristen, and now I finally have a chance to be happy with you. Speaking of which, I don't have to worry about Charity, right? Charity won't be a problem. Meanwhile, at the Grand Promenade, Natalie and Eric are talking. I have to admit, seriously, I was wrong. Look, it's obvious you got what it takes to run a business, so you can't let your personal reason affect what you're doing. You don't know the history of what Tay actually I do. Look, I've known Tay as long as I can remember, and yeah, Howard stuffed up, but come on, we're all human. Just give the dude a break, okay? You do know what family's like. Not cause you're a Graham, I know what you mean. Clearly, what he's doing right now is providing for his family. You're lucky you're so damn handsome, and honestly, thank you for the job. You won't regret it. I certainly hope not. I got so many plans for this club. Good luck. And as Eric got up and turned and walked away. Meanwhile, in New Caledonia at the Hudson Ridge Manor, Jeff is facing Lucas with Gloria in his arms while the guards continue to point their guns at him. Look, dude, I know you must be new to the game, and now you're safe to hear some speech. I know you're responsible for my uncle's death. Yeah, I'm only gonna ask you once, then I'm charging in. Word to others, dude, have you been listening? You don't run this show, I do. Just tell me your endgame to what you and whoever has in store for us. Come now, one shouldn't rush when it all become clear soon. Now, enjoy your nap, and as Lucas shot a death at Jeff, causing him to collapse along Gloria. You know what to do, and as the guards came and got Gloria and Jeff up and carried them away, while Lucas got his iPhone and called his parents. It's done. Time for the final phase of wiping these fools off the planet.